Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kakasungura YouTube channel. It's a great night from East Africa, specifically Kisii. I hope you're doing great. I know a number of you have traveled back in the village to prepare for next week's Christmas with your families. Those of you who can manage bundles in the village, because it's very hard because of the poor internet coverage in some areas within the Republic of Kenya. My colleagues from Uganda, I don't know if you have Christmas. Ugandans, do you really have Christmas? Tanzania wenzangu, mnakuanga na Krismasi kweli? My friends from Rwanda, do you have Christmas? Of course, not all of us have Christmas. Christmas majorly is for Christians. Now, there's this issue of animal vaccination, and I know a number of you are waiting for me to comment on this, or maybe to give my opinion on what I think about the issue. William Ruto is fighting so hard to push the idea of vaccination. But how safe is the vaccine to our animals? I shared a video clip of Matiang'i a few weeks ago where he is saying some people well known in Kenya can push an idea to death because they know they are making profits. When they see an opportunity to make money, they will try with all their powers to push for an idea without putting due consideration whether the idea being pushed will be secure to Kenyans. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have seen Kalonzo Musyoka also opposing the issue of vaccination. I have seen him opposing the issue publicly, but the biggest question tonight is, do Kenyans really understand what this issue of vaccination is all about? First, it is alleged, or it's being propagated by the proposers of the vaccine, that they are vaccinating animals against fatting. Against fatting, because they say fat from animals, especially cows and I don't know what, emit gases to the atmosphere which is dangerous to the environment. But as I was seated, I had to ask myself a question. You know, nowadays we have technology, and in this technology you cannot hide, you can't lie, you can't propagate, because we have something called artificial intelligence that is able to gather any information you need to use. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the vaccine is said to be originating from the US and from the world's richest man. I think you know him. Huyu anaitwa Gates. Mirango na Marango. So I'm told, or I read in papers, is the one who is pushing for that vaccination. But at the end of this video, I want you to understand the truth and the reality behind the idea of vaccination for you to make a choice. Mimi, I don't want to make a choice for you. My work is to provide information for you so that you weigh and make your informed choice whether to vaccinate your cows or not, against farting. As I was seated, I quickly moved to the internet. And the first question I asked the internet, is USA vaccinating animals against farting? Yeah? As USA vaccinated animals? Yeah? I asked the Google today. I asked Google today, and I want to ask it here. Yeah? I want to ask it here. Has USA vaccinated their animals against farting, or is USA vaccinated the animals against farting? And this is the answer I am receiving here. No, there is no widespread vaccination program for animals to reduce methane emissions in the United States. So, America, hakuna mnyama umedungwa vaccine ili usitoe mnyambo, vile Ruto alisema. So, as I am going on there is no widespread vaccination in the USA. Yeah? But now, I'm asking myself, if the USA has not vaccinated the animals, why are they forcing this vaccination to the Kenyan animals? Vaccine inatoka America, USA. Kuna maswali najiuliza kama layman. Vaccine inatoka USA. Huku mahali vaccine inatoka, they have not vaccinated the animals. Using the very same vaccination, they want to use to forcefully vaccinate our animals back in Kenya. Now, those in the United States, you can bear witness. You can agree with me. Now, the biggest question here is, whose interest is William Ruto serving? Because mahali kuna kotoka vaccine, their animals have not yet been vaccinated. Kwa nini sisi Kenya tulazimishwe kufanya vaccination na vaccine whose developers have not vaccinated the animals? It's like nikuje kwako kukula, wewe ukatae kukula chakula, ati unataka kunipatia mimi nikule. How will I trust your food? So the question I'm asking, how can we trust a vaccine from the United States, yet the very same vaccine has not been used in the United States? How do we trust it? As I finish, I believe the USA wants to use our animals as wale mlifanya biology, kuna kitu tunaita specimen. Wanataka kutumia wa animals kama specimen, waone majibu kwanza before they go back to vaccinate their cows. Reject this vaccination. America, let them vaccinate the animals first. Wakisha maliza, wakituletea Kenya, pass, hiyo kitu tutanunua. But until then, we are not boarding. God bless you. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.